Hi, everybody. It's Jeanette. Today, I want to talk to you about how to flip your karma towards greatness. There's my notes. Bam. So, I've been having a few conversations with people this past week about how they feel that they're unlucky, that they're stuck, that things aren't going their way, and they can't figure out what's going on. And no matter how much I try to advise and counsel them on what needs to be done. Sometimes some crazy stuff is happening to people, like crazy. And no amount of advice from me can help them because it's almost like karma, okay? Almost like, I don't know, things just lining up against them for what appears to be no apparent reason, all right? So I thought about that a lot because I had like 3 or 4 people come to me and say, "Hey, what do I do about this?" And then today it hit me about how I turn my karma around. Okay. So sometimes life in itself is giving us lemons, and there's only so much lemonade that you can make. Maybe people are tired of your lemonade. Maybe you're tired of lemonade, and lemonade without sugar is tart. You don't want that, right? So, how would you flip your karma? I work on my karma all of the time. I believe that in this great big universe, every little bit that you do towards good will eventually come back to you towards great. Okay? So there have been times that I have been stuck, like literally stuck, where nothing is going right. And so I would take some money, $20, $40, whatever amount. You know how they say you should tithe to the church. What I would do is I would take some money and I would go and sit in a cafe. We have a bakery slash cafe in my community. That's a really nice one, and a lot of military people go into that cafe because there's a like a place where it's their recruitment, where they can recruit Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, like down on the strip mall. And so what I do is I buy a whole bunch of gift cards to this place, this coffee shop slash bakery. Okay. So I'll buy a whole bunch of gift cards and I'll just sit and I'll wait for the military guys and girls to come on in. And when they come on in and they order their lunch, I will go up to them and hand them a gift card and say, "Hey, I just want to buy you lunch today." And I give it to them. And I walk away. Nothing else is said. No, thank you for your service. No, you look hot in your uniform, man. So handsome. None of that happens, okay? I just hand them the card and say, "I want to buy you lunch today." And I go back and I sit down and I wait for somebody else to come, another military person to come in. And I do the same thing. What a feel good energy that is. That instantly raises my vibration to one of greatness, of love, of generosity, of charity, of care, and it also raises the vibration of that person who's receiving the card from me. This is a person, I don't know their name. I don't know anything about them except that they're there having lunch and they are in the military. Typically I do military personnel just because I have a heart for them. So one time I did that and I was with one of my friends and we just sat there and she was like, "Oh my goodness, don't you get scared to do that?" And I'm like, "What is a free lunch?" It's a free lunch for them and they're helping me to switch my karma around. And so I gave her a card and I was like, "You go and try. Go and do it." She was like, "Really?" And I'm like, "Yeah, go. Just go buy them lunch. Just give them the card, brother." So of course she went over there. She gave a guy the gift card and they started chatting. She was bawling. She was crying. It was like so funny because it really like touched her heart. And then she came back and she's like, "Oh, Jeanette, that was the best thing." And I was like, "That's when you do when you're feeling down. That's exactly what you do. You come here, you get some gift cards, or go anywhere you want to go, get some gift cards, and buy somebody lunch. Why not? That is an excellent way to switch your karma around. And every month I do something different. It could be anything. It's whatever the mood strikes me to do, I do it. Like I've been on the grocery line and the person in front of me has not had enough money for their groceries, and I would signal to the person, the cashier, without this person knowing, to just put that on my tab. Just I would pay for it for them. And they would do it secretly, and the person would say, "But I didn't have enough. How is it?" And the cashier would be like, and I'd say, "It must be your lucky day. Just, you're going to win, go. You got your winning, go. Yay, how exciting." I would never tell them that I did this for them, because I did it for them as well as for me. And when the cashier is involved, the cashier is also a part of this energy exchange. So, what can you do to flip your karma? You can, when you go grocery shopping, you can get a couple of extra things and go, donate it to the local food bank. You can go through your home and you can take things to donate to a charity that has CEOs that make very little money. I'm not talking about some of the major ones out there. There's one in particular I'm thinking of where their higher ups make so much money. It's like, really, you should not be making that much money if this is supposed to be a charity. I mean, come on now. So make sure that you investigate it. So you could do like food bank, you can do um, donate things to a local charity. You can also buy gift cards and buy people lunch at a random place just because, and that's always helpful to people. Buying somebody lunch, do something that really touches your heart and that really makes you feel great. Okay, I try to do things, random acts of kindness, all of the time. I do one big one every month, and a big one for me is something between 50 and $100, where I'll do once a month. This is what I'm doing. I'm taking this and I am paying it forward to somebody else who could possibly use it. And sometimes it's just a random person, and that's okay. Sometimes it's a charity. Sometimes it's I don't know, it could be anything. It could be a neighbor, it could be anybody. It doesn't matter to me really who it is. What matters to me is if the spirit moves me to do this good deed for this person, I just do it. I don't think twice about it. It's not about the bells and the whistles. It's about doing it. And I always say that that's a good way for me to put good karma out there, good mojo out there. I have also been a person that has received so much from so many people from like left field, like unexpected money, unexpected gifts, unexpected surprises. Somebody said, "Hey, I remember that you said that you needed this, and so I have this. It's brand new. Here, let me give it to you." Just crazy stuff that you're like, how did that happen? I just said that I needed that. I mean, all kinds of things. So I know that it's the way of the energy is moving. Everything that I put out there comes back to me. Sometimes it comes back in cash. Sometimes it comes back in things, gifts and stuff from people, which I appreciate all of it, because if I can't use it, trust me, I will find somebody who can use it. All right. So how can you flip your karma? Just go out there and just start doing good deeds for no good reason. Just do the good deeds for no good reason, and it's going to make you feel so good. And what's going to happen is that your vibration will change to one that's more joyful. And when you change your vibration, now this is what I believe, when you change your vibration to one that's more joyful and more grateful and more thankful and more generous, what happens is all of that makes good mojo start coming your way. And next thing you know, people are doing little favors for you. Or you'll find like stuff, like you'll find like random things that you need and brand new. You'll find them brand new you know, and you'll be able to get this gift from the universe. So that's a surefire way. I promise you, this will work for you. You can't do anything with expectation. You just have to put it out there, and your gifts from the universe will come back to you. And it might be a person, a place, a thing, and who knows how it's going to come, but it will come and it'll be good. So make sure to tell me about it when it arrives, or tell me what you did. I'd love to know what you did and share what you did. All right. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share with your friends, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.